Family of Stephen Obum Neme Nwosu has accused the armed forces of Nigeria, AFN led by General Olufemi Oluyede, the Nigeria Chief of Defense Staff, of attempted acts to cover up a soldier who allegedly murdered a young man, Stephen Obum Neme Nwosu, on February 14, 2026, Valentine's Day, along Benin Agbo Road around Amufi Junction in Edo State. This, according to the family member who pleaded for her names not to be mentioned in the press, said her brother was shot dead by the soldier after the deceased refused to hand over his car key to the soldier as demanded, saying, her brother only went out with his friend, she identified as Godwin Koko, to get chicken feed when they encountered the soldier at the failed portion of the road that is currently under construction, saying, the Nigerian army has refused to disclose the names of the soldier who allegedly committed the act of murder or take appropriate lawful actions against the suspected murderer, and in a swift reaction, when our reporter contacted the public relations officer of 4 Brigade of the Nigerian Army, Captain Kennedy Anyanwu, via a phone call on Thursday evening, the military authority said it is not true that the soldier in question has not been identified, saying, the matter has been settled, and when our reporter demanded to know how the alleged murder case was settled with the family, the military authority refused to give details. Also, when our reporter contacted the Edo State Command of the Nigeria Police Force Public Relations Officer, ASP Ino Akodim, the police authority said the matter is under investigation and there is no way such matter can be swept under the carpet. According to the bereaved family member, on the 14th of February 2026 at about 10 a.m., my brother, Stephen Obum Neme Nwosu, went to get chicken feed with his friend, Godwin Koko, along the Benin Agbo Express Road, the failed portion that is under construction at Amufi Junction in Benin City, Edo State. Specifically, the friend said they were discussing and did not see the road demarcation on time, and when they sighted it and were about to reverse, a soldier blocked them and told them to hand over the car key, but they told him that they are sorry and will turn back. So, immediately he started turning the car. That got the soldier angry and the soldier started following him. My brother reversed the car and joined the other lane, and from the side mirror, my brother noticed that the soldier was running towards them, and this time, there were 2 on a bike but 1 left, while the soldier that they had the conversation with was still following them with the bike man. At this point, he started using his belt on the car and even shot at the car. But my brother and his friend were still driving, and when they got to hold up, they packed at a fuel station and started running by foot. While they were running, the soldier fired shots at them and the bullet landed on my brother's leg. And on a closed range, the soldier shot him again on the same leg. People around said that when the soldier shot my brother again at close range, they gathered him, but the soldier told them that the boy he shot was a robber, so they did not touch the soldier man. The soldier was the same person that carried the victim to the hospital, but the hospital they mentioned, when we went there, the doctor said he had no such patient. Edo State Command of the Nigeria Police Force, NPF, has announced the arrest of some serving and already dismissed police officers who worked together as a criminal gang terrorizing members of the public in Edo State. The State Commissioner of Police, Monday Agbonika, who made this known in a press release made available a few hours ago, said the arrest was a major breakthrough against the suspected criminal elements pretending to be law enforcement officers to perpetrate heinous crimes within the state capital, Benin City, and its environs. It may be recalled that there have been outcry by residents in Edo State that law enforcement officers are committing or participating in criminal activities in the state. Specifically, in August 2025, some of policemen alongside some civilians were accused of abducting a resident in Benin City. The syndicate was said to have used a silver Toyota Yaris to terrorize citizens, seizing their phones and belongings through intimidation and armed robbery. In December 2025, 4 policemen were accused of extorting 980,000 nairas from a local artisan, Goodness Onyeka, after assaulting him. Earlier in September 2025, the Edo State Police Command reportedly recovered and returned 300,000 nairas extorted from a furniture maker by officers attached to the Oba Market Area Command in Benin City. May 2025, 6 officers, including a chief superintendent of police, CSP, were summoned to Abuja after a viral video showed them demanding either 5,000 nairas or 5 liters of fuel from motorists for lacking electronic central motor registry, ECMR proof, a policy that had actually been suspended then. Also in August 2025, 6 officers were disciplined for extorting 2 million nairas from members of the National Association of Sea Dogs near Benin City after they reportedly used the point-of-sale (POS) machine to withdraw the funds unlawfully. According to the press statement signed by the Edo State Police Command Public Relations Officer, ASP Eno Akodi, the Edo State Police Command, under the leadership of the Commissioner of Police, Edo State Command, CP Monday Agbonika, FDC, wishes to inform the general public of a major breakthrough in the fight against criminal elements disguising as law enforcement officers to perpetrate heinous crimes within Benin City and its environs. The command had, in recent times, received several complaints from members of the public alleging harassment, abduction, and extortion by individuals posing as police officers. These suspects reportedly operate along Teboga axis off Aduawa, where they unlawfully stop unsuspecting citizens, forcefully convey them around various roads within Benin City, and eventually take them to point-of-sale (POS) operators to fraudulently extort money from them under duress. Disturbed by the gravity of these allegations, the Commissioner of Police, CP Monday Agbonika, FDC, immediately ordered a discreet and intelligence-driven investigation into the matter. Through sustained surveillance, technical intelligence, and coordinated operations by operatives of the command, the criminal network was successfully busted. The following suspects have been arrested in connection with these. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria may have kept mute since more than 48 hours. A faction of the Boko Haram terrorists showed off 416 people, mostly women and children, kidnapped and held hostage when the members of the Jama'atu Ali's Sunnah Liderati wal Jihad, JAZ, launched a large-scale combat actions between 4th to the 6th of March 2026 against the men of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, AFN, overran the Africa country military base at Ngosh, killing several soldiers, a figure the Nigeria Authority disputed to be 14 after several reports indicated that more than 40 soldiers were killed during the attack, in addition to more than 100 civilians, including Chief Imam of Ngosh alongside the community elders, killed during the coordinated attacks that lasted days at Ngosh community in Gwoza local government area of Borno State. During the attacks, numbers of people were also taken hostage by the insurgents, with speculations indicating that the hostages were apparently being held at the rugged terrain of the Mandara Mountains, which sit wide across the Nigeria border with Cameroon. That aside, one of the spokespersons of the Boko Haram group said they decided to release a proof-of-life video of the 416 women and children in their captivity, following the demands made across to them by the Borno South Youths Alliance, BOSYA, and according to the statement issued by the BOSYA when they made the video public on Friday, April 10, 2026. The youths group called on federal government and governments at all levels to ensure the hostages are released, saying specifically that, "We have witnessed cases in states such as Sokoto, Zamfara, Katsina, and Kebbi where abducted victims regained freedom following interventions by individuals such as Sheikh Ahmed Gumi. We therefore expect equal urgency and commitment in addressing the plight of the Ngosh victims. No region or group of citizens should be treated with less priority." In the footage, several women and elderly men were interviewed by the Boko Haram spokesperson. The kidnapped victims' pleas centered on 3 main points directly addressed to President Bola Tinubu, Vice President Kashim Shettima, and Governor Babagana Zulum, begging the President and Governor to find a way to bring them home within the shortest possible time. The captives expressed fear that a direct military assault on the camp where they are being held could result in the deaths. They echoed the BOSYA apparent sentiment, asking the government to use the same negotiation channels used in northern states like Zamfara, Katsina, Kebbi, Sokoto and Kaduna states. While the terrorists claimed in the video that they are not torturing the victims, The captives highlighted that many children are falling ill due to the harsh conditions of the forest and the lack of proper food and medicine. The Borno South Youth Alliance, BOSYA, in a statement signed by its president, Sumaila Ibrahim Kaigama made available on Friday alongside the proof of life video, said it wishes to inform the public that we have been actively and discreetly mediating for the release of our southern Borno brothers and sisters who were abducted when insurgents overran Ngosh. Following days of engagement, discussions, and humanitarian appeals, we were provided with an official figure of 4.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.